Hey guys, it's MadameWario, and welcome to my newest project, Mario Party 8. This is actually the first redo project I have ever done, so let's get started. I originally did this project on my channel third out of all the projects I've ever done, so it's been a long time, and let me just say that I believe the quality of my commentary and my videos has vastly improved since then. So the main problem with that project was basically the sound quality. The commentary was really low in comparison to the game audio, so it was really hard to hear and just kind of random, and it was recorded at like 4 in the morning every single time, and it was just bizarre. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not saying that just because I saw this word right here. Anyway, so yeah, let's get started. First of all, you just saw the wacky host as introduced in this game that looks like Chuck Quizmo but isn't Chuck Quizmo. I don't know. I think that's the most random thing that they ever did in a Mario Party game was introduce that host. But whatever, I like to call him Chuck just because he's weird and he has a talking hat. So, anyway, these are the play choices available in Mario Party 8. We have the party tent, which is where we're going to be spending the majority of our time. There's the Star Battle Arena, which is essentially story mode or solo mode. So, that's just the way you can unlock some stuff in this game. Basically, you can unlock some characters there. I'm not going to be going over that because it's basically the exact same thing as this, only in a one-player format. So pretty typical to other Mario Party games in the series. Minigame Tent just holds all the minigames and more. Extra Zone holds some kind of experimental Mii stuff. So there's a lot of Mii minigames in there and just some extra random stuff I feel like they included in this game just to experiment with, especially since this game was released not too long after the Wii's initial release. I think it was only, what, a year after the release of the Wii system entirely, so anyway, I think that was kind of an experimental zone for them. And then the Fun Bazaar, which is little things you can collect using points that you earn in the Party Tent, and I believe in the Star Battle Arena and Minigame Tent as well. That might actually pertain to all 4 of these areas, but regardless, it's just kind of a little area where you get rewards. So we'll be going over these later. I probably won't show this off, but we're going to go ahead and get started with what I am showing off, which is all in the Party Tent. So here we go. Oh man, this brings back some memories. I'll have some fun story times to reshare with this, and what? No. We're going to do a new game because I don't know what that is. Anyway, we have 3 options. We have Battle Royale, Tag Battle, and Dual Battle. Now, I believe one of these is a team battle. The other just has kind of a weird gimmick to it. And then Battle Royale is your standard Mario Party 4-player, board game, basically. So that's what we're going to do. Of course, I'm playing by myself, and I'm playing as Wario. We're going to use my original team of these 3 doofs to start out with, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about each of the characters a little bit. So we have the 4 original characters in addition to Wario from Mario Party 1 and 2, except for Donkey Kong. He's not a playable character in this still. I don't know why he one-upped and fun-upped on us. I don't really know what happened. I don't like him. Anyway, then we have Daisy and Waluigi from Mario Party 3, where they were originally introduced. We have Toad, who got jealous of all the action on the board and decided to step down from his hosting position, which I loved him as, so I'm really sad about. Boo has joined us on this board again. I love Dry Bones. Anyway, these 2 characters right here, Blooper and Hammer Bro, they are the 2 unlockables through the Star Battle Arena, aka solo mode. So those are all the characters. These are all the characters available to play with in this game. So anyway, we're going to play 15 turn games. In my original project, I did 10. I did that because some of these boards tend to go on monotonously, and they just have so many events, it takes forever. So I'm not going to up the turn number to 20 like I would normally do. I'm going to keep it at 15, but I'm not going to drag it down this time either. We're going to keep the bonus stars on, and of course we're going to play all the minigames, not just the easy ones or the stupid ones. We don't need a handicap, which basically means that we start with a certain number of stars that we should not start with. But we are going to make these settings different. Alright, so all the computers are set to hard. And now we'll go over the selections for which stage we can play. There's DK's Treetop Temple, Goomba's Booty Boardwalk, King Boo's Haunted Hideaway, Shy Guy's Perplex Express, Koopa's Tycoon Town, and Bowser's Warped Orbit. This is an unlockable board through, again, solo mode, aka Star Battle Arena. So, we're going to start with my favorite, which is Shy Guy's Perplex Express. I also started with this board on the original project, so I play this board a lot. This is probably the board I play most just because I love it. It's so cute. It was the first board I ever played also, so that's kind of fun. DK's Treetop Temple is kind of like the standard Mario Party board. The star moves, everything is pretty, you know, pretty straightforward to how it was back in the day. Goomba's Booty Boardwalk has its own gimmick, as well as, well, I guess all four of these have their own gimmick, but Koopa's Tycoon Town is like the Monopoly board, which I really don't like. I can't stand Monopoly, so I'm not a big fan of that. King Boo's Haunted Hideaway is kind of like a mix-up board where you have to rediscover what direction you're going in every time a star is found. And Goomba's Booty Boardwalk is like a long road, kind of like the one we're about to do right now, which is Shy Guy's Perplex Express. Of course, I will be talking about all the other boards more when we actually get to them. But I just kind of wanted to do a brief overview and introduction, so there we go. Welcome to Shy Guy's Perplex Express, the first board in Mario Party 8. My version, apparently, because it's not really the first board listed, but I like to play favorites with these games, so who knows? Who's at the wheel? How long is the train? Are you ahead or behind? Welcome aboard the Perplex Express. Where are we going? Insane! And at the speed of crazy. Want to hear a few secrets? Of course we do not, because I'm going to be sharing them with you anyway. Let's see who goes first. Smack that dice. Yeah! Oh, what? Last? Oh, come on. You're going to let him go first? It's illegal for him to go second. She can go third. I don't like third, but whatever. I'll go last. I'll suck it. It's fine. So anyway, the goal of this board is to get to the end of the train. The train is not that long. Doesn't seem like it, right? Well, there is a top to the train as well. You're going to climb that ladder right there next to the cute little waving Shy Guy. I love him. He's so adorable. And cover the top of the train as well as the inside. So you give Shy Guy 20 coins. Pretty standard. Cost the... Whoa, dude. I forgot you laughed like that. You're kind of ridiculous. Anyway, so that is basically the overview of this board. So now that we've seen that, I'll go ahead and get to talking about a little more information about this board. Keep in mind, I'm going to be keeping this first video pretty informative just by default because, hey, it's Mario Party, and I love to talk about what I know with Mario Party. So I'm actually really familiar with this game, unlike the past several Mario Party projects I've done. So, you know, there have been several Mario Party projects recently that I've done that were either, you know, what I call one eye open because they were pretty much blind. I had played them a couple times, but I was not fluent in the game by any means. And that is like Mario Party 6, my god. And then there are other games that, you know, I knew a lot about, but I didn't know every single detail. Well, this is a game I can tell you right now I know everything about. I love it. So, I've got a lot of history with this one. This is probably the third most played Mario Party game out of all of them for me. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. So, alright, our first minigame is Water Ski Spree. And it's a 4-player, and we're going to play it just like we would an NES game. So fun times there. Now, I don't understand why you would put yourself up for this. The Shy Guy's gonna throw... Oh, how did I miss that? The Shy Guy's gonna throw these spiky balls that hurt at you, but you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna water ski with that guy. That sounds like a fun time. So, of course, this is the first Mario Party to ever have motion controls. And this came out long before Mario Party 9, and let's face it, Mario Party 9 is not exactly the same since it is not produced by Hudson Soft, unlike the rest of the Mario Party series of games. So, you know, that one's a little bit different. I have to say I really do love Mario Party 9, and it's going to be a while before I ever Let's Play that, but it really is one of those games that I think it did justice to the series. It is not a game I would never not want to associate with the Mario Party franchise in general. So, you know, I was pretty happy with how it turned out. But this game really did introduce all the motion controls, and I'm going to state for the record that I think that Nintendo and Hudson Soft did a fantastic job at first introducing a motion control Mario Party game. I was really satisfied. I really was. And uh-oh, we're going to witness happening space right now. When you land on majority of the happening spaces in this board, this happens. You get the front cart taken away and switched to the back cart, which really sucks if you're right there and ready to get the star. So, but it's pretty, I mean, it's kind of okay if you're on top of the train car and you just got a star, because then it just heads you back to the front faster. So, you know, twice candy. Also, items in this game are candies. So I really did like that aspect of it, and Yoshi's gonna claim the first star. You douche. Alright, time to taunt at him. I love how it gets all quiet and like you can just hear that. Another happening space? For God's sake. So yeah, there are certain other happenings in this map. There's actually a happening space right in front of Yoshi that takes you from the top of the cart to the bottom and vice versa, depending on where you land on it. And then there's another happening space that causes a little story mode to happen where you have to figure out which villain is in which cart for an old lady who believes her candy was stolen. So that's a pretty fun one. I love that happening space. So on that note, pay attention to the train cars as we go through them and the characters that are, you know, inside each car, because we might get quizzed about them. Alright, Choo Choo Con... Aw, that's such a good name. I love it. Choo Choo Concessions. Alright, I don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I am gonna go over some of these candies just so we get introduced to them a little bit. There's Slow Go Candy, which is like a slow block, 1 through 5. You get to pick, kind of, if your aim is good. Thrice Candy gives you 3 blocks. It's like a golden mushroom, and Thwomp Candy destroys half of the coins of each player you pass, which is really stupid because it doesn't give them to you, it just destroys them. I really don't like that candy. That is not one that I would ever be like, oh, well, I want that one. Oh, and we're gonna get a star! Wow, we've really moved up fast with those 2 happening spaces. I'm gonna say that right now. So we're gonna claim our first star of the game. That's pretty epic, and I'm not gonna taunt myself because, well, I can't taunt myself, and why would I? So yeah, we're kind of getting the gist of what Shy Guys Perplex Express, what? Oh, for God's sake, is all about. Apparently that's also a happening space happening that I forgot about, but I didn't even have 5 points, so whatever. Only lost 2. Alright, what's our next minigame gonna be? Better be a good one. Wait, what? Is this... I don't remember which one this is. Scooter Pursuit? Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played some of these, but they're all pretty straightforward. I have to say you could play all of these minigames and probably not even know what you're doing and win, because that is one thing. A lot of people have said and stated that they believe that this Mario Party is a lot more user-friendly, I guess you could say, or family-friendly. Which it is, but it is challenging too if you want it to be. I mean, it's not like it has one setting where it's super easy for everyone, but I do believe that they made the minigame controls easy to understand so that it could be one of those family games. But, you know, that does not take away from the game at all for me. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, well, they made it kind of easy, so I don't like it. Which, you know, Because that's kind of up to you. I mean, you can make it as challenging as you want. It's not like, oh, well, you know, I was so awesome at this that I just couldn't even bear to live after I played that because it was so easy for my awesomeness. Like, that's so stupid when people say that. I really don't like that. So, you know, that's just my argument with that. The game is what you make of it. I mean, they give you options for a reason. So, I really do like all the mini-games in this, and I really do like just the setup of this game in general. I would not have played it as much if I didn't think so. And that is the 3rd star? Isn't this like the 3rd turn? What turn is this? Yeah, this is the 3rd turn. That means somebody's gotten a star on every single turn. Or maybe not the 1st turn, but every turn thereafter. It's because of these happening spaces, though. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes the quiz. This is why I say that this game takes a little bit longer than other Mario Party games. Bandit. I don't remember which one Bandit was in. I think he was in one of the red cars. Or, no, he wasn't in that one. Oh, well there he is. Well, you kind of see him through the window, though, so that's a little bit easier. Aw, he's so sorry now. But anyway, when you get it right, you get 20 coins. So that's a pretty awesome prize for that happening space. Unlike the one I landed on where I got 5 coins whatever. I started to taken and destroyed at the same time. Whatever. I got dissed 5 coins. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? That's my problem right now. I was talking about the difficulty of the game. You know what? I really don't... Oh, what? I don't remember right now, but I'm sure I will in a second. Anyway, that yellow space is called the lucky space. And basically, when you land on that, you get a free star at the end of this lovely coin-lit path. So, Yoshi's just being a doof and gonna get another star for free. So, how fun is that? Fun fact, though, the first time I ever played this, I think that might have been the first space I ever landed on in this game. And I was just like, what is... I didn't know what it was, obviously, because it was the first time I'd ever played this game. And then I got a free star, and I was like, what? This is awesome! I did win my first game of Mario Party 8, by the way. I really did. And, oh, 5 coins! I think I'm gonna save my money in case we have... Oh, boy! Here it comes. In case we have a coin star. By the way, the bonus stars are different in this game. They're randomized. They're not like in earlier Mario Party games where they're a standard 3, which was introduced in a sooner Mario Party than this anyway. So, who pulled the lucky bright card? DK is here. He's got a free star for someone. So when you hit the DK space, in this board in particular, it will make DK appear at the end of the train, and he will give the first person that reaches him a free star. Now, when you do hit the DK space, it automatically changes into a Bowser space, so the next time you land on it, it's going to be a Bowser space. Bowser's going to come to the front of the car and take someone's star. So, you don't want that to happen. You want to avoid that space after you get the DK space once, which I'm sure somebody will screw up. So, you know, but hopefully we can move fast enough to actually get to him. You know, I really wish I would have bought one of those candies now, those twice candies. By the way, I love that name. I really wish there was a candy out there named Twice Candy. Because that would be so cute. Hey guys, I bought some Twice Candy today, and this game is harder than it should be for some reason. I feel like the controls are kind of iffy. Oh, and because that happens. That was really cool. I swear, I never get to the end of this game, yet the computers always do, and it's like, no, you're not that coordinated. You shouldn't be that coordinated. How could you do that? Oh, I don't know. And what happened to Luigi? He just fell through that tiny little crack? Fall off. But, oh. Really? Come on. So yeah, that is one thing. I really do like the standardized bonus stars in earlier Mario Party games, unlike later Mario Party games where it's just like, oh, random. You got the most red spaces? You get a star. I really wish it would have stayed standard. But, oh well, you can only ask for so much. I mean, I guess that Nintendo experimented with it once and got good feedback. Or maybe they just liked it. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is really against that, but I'm just not a big fan of it. You know what? There are more happenings on this than I remember. Because really I thought, oh, there are only like 3 happenings, and apparently not. And how did all those coins just blow out of that and he got 2? What, are the rest all over this field back there? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, there's like way more happenings on this than I remember. Oh well, I guess I haven't been paying attention or something. But, oh, I'm right next to Bandit! I love Bandit. I think he's such a cute character. I should make a plushie of him. I really should. Take 1 candy from Ever? No. Okay, whatever. That's a sign I shouldn't use it. By the way, you guys can't see, but I actually am thrusting. I'm not thrusting, but I am thrusting the Wiimote up in the air. So, to hit the dice block, which is pretty fab. It just, you know, it sucks when you do that when you're with your N64 controller later. I'm sorry, I can't speak for some reason. And it doesn't work and you hit yourself in the face. That's not a fun experience, so, you know, but why am I looking up? What? Okay, that was different than I expected. I am kind of glad I looked that up now. I was like, why am I looking up the controls for this? It's the A button. But I will say, I'll go ahead and say that now that we kind of established that I am a doof. That is one thing I do like, is that they didn't just make all the minigames the A button and that's it. Okay, I got it. I like that the minigames are mostly changed to motion controls in many cases when they could have just as easily been button controls. I feel like that kind of gets taken for granted in later games. Not just Mario Party in particular, but just other games in general. I feel like they could have done more with the motion controls, but they stick to buttons. And, you know, they didn't do that with this game, so I gotta give props to this game for actually taking the initiative to go through each possible minigame and whatnot and saying, oh, well that could be the A button, but let's do this because we have that technology now. I really do love that Nintendo decided to use that with this game, and, you know, that's something I will always remember about this game and love too, and that's part of why I got so attached to it. And we're gonna taunt at Yoshi. There is a taunt that Wario does that's absolutely hilarious, and it's basically just him like farting, but you don't even really know what's happening until you just hear him say, "Excuse me," and it's like, wait, what just happened? I don't know, but you know, it's hilarious. I'll try to get him to do that taunt. No, do the other taunt. Whatever, he's not gonna do it right now. He probably has done it and I haven't been able to hear it, and you guys are going, he did that like 7 times earlier. Although maybe not. And why do you get the free star? I freaking landed on that space, chick. You're an idiot. Look at your face. See, that really was an insult because her face is not pretty. Boo. And here comes Shy Guy, which this is a scary sight. If this happened on a train I was on, I would freak out. Yes, I would. You're dumb. Well, you're not. You're awesome, but Peach is dumb. Okay, so anyway, I was talking about the motion controls with this game, which I'm going to stand by, and with that I'm going to kind of move on and talk about my relationship with this game. I received this game for Christmas, in, well, I think the year it came out, was it 2007? I think I did receive it in 2007 for Christmas, and played it on Christmas Day, directly after I finished opening presents. Played this map, and won before Christmas dinner, so I had a fun time. I played it by myself. I didn't play with any of my sisters or anything. By the way, battle minigames are just kind of random in this game, and this is probably one of the best battle minigames you could get, because I'll show off right now, and then I'll continue my story. So basically this is just like a math minigame. Now I suck at algebra. I will say I'm really good at just plain old-fashioned math. I am. I'm awesome at it. But it's not algebra. I don't like finding out what X and everything else is. So if you take a 50 card, and then there are times 3 cards, or is it times 2? No, it must be times 2. Well, maybe it is times 3, I don't know. Times 2. Here's another times 2. Here's another times 2. Where's the other times 2? Oh, there's one. Times 2. There we go. If you take 50 times 2 as many times as you can, be careful not to hit times 0 because that'll make your score 0. But if you take 50 times 2 all the way, you'll get 800 points, which is the max that you can get. So, there you go. It's perfect. Now, if you're playing with human players that know the exact same thing, that might kind of screw you over. But if you're playing with computer players, you're almost guaranteed to win that just because it's just logic. Come on. It's easy. But anyway, yeah, the first time I played this was on Christmas afternoon, I guess you could say. After I received this as a gift, I was so excited. I could not wait to play it. And I pretty much played it, like, constantly after that. I remember playing it with friends and family and my sisters, particularly my older sister, Madame Cooking Mama, as I like to refer to her. I played with this game with her a lot, and that's really strange because she's not a huge gamer, but this game was just so much fun. We played this together all the time, so we played this game, and then I played this with one of my best friends all the time, which I can still play it with her now and have, you know, something to laugh about because we just had a great time playing this game. And I kind of found out how ridiculously long these games can be with another of my best friends who I played a game of, oh, what is it? Goomba's Booty Boardwalk. That's what we played. We played like a 25 turn game just thinking, oh, we'll play it for a long time. It took like 2.5 hours, and I'm not even kidding. And like, think about the original Mario Party. A 20 turn game takes like 40 minutes. And sometimes, you know, give or take a couple minutes, it doesn't even take as long as that. So, I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. Let's go over... Oh, Dualio candy! I like to nickname some of these candies just names that I think are more fun. But Dualio candy is like a dueling glove. You duel whatever player you run into first. So, I mean, it's not like you get a choice of who you want to duel. You just have to be strategic about it with who's around you. So... I don't think we've been around hardly anyone yet, though. And is this our first 1 versus 3? No, we played that game with Peach earlier. I don't think we've had a 2 versus 2 yet. That's what we haven't had yet. So, Picture Perfect! This is a fun one. This kind of reminds me of Tile Drivers from Mario Party 2, where you have to be the first to get the tiles right. Except, of course, we utilize motion controls, so that's something great to note. Also, just because of the graphics in this game, I'm gonna say that Mario Party 4 has such legit graphics for a Mario, or, well, yeah, for a Mario game, but for a GameCube game. And I know I said that a ton during the project, but if you look at the graphics on this game, and then look at the graphics in that game, it's like there's not a huge difference. It's like, holy crap. Stop clicking this thing. Come on, let's get the right one. Okay, you screwed us over, you two, because you're freaking doofs. Anyway, I mean, it's an amazing, amazing graphic quality in Mario Party 4. Don't stop it. Okay, can we stop, like, losing our brains all over the floor? Can we actually put them to work on this? Thank you. You two suck, and now I have to pay for it too. Boo. Guys, quit being doofs. Holy crap. Yoshi and I are tied for coin amount. Well, that means that I need to be tied for a star amount, dang it. So yeah, anyway. It's just incredible. The graphics on that game, I'm not even kidding. And I know I must pay attention to graphics a whole bunch. But, really... this game has pretty awesome graphics. I mean, I can't complain about the graphics in this game, but it's just so similar to Mario Party 4. And I don't know why that one sticks out, because there were other Mario Party games after that. There were, you know, Mario Party 5, 6, 7, and something about the graphics in that game just really got me. I don't know if it's because it's like the first one since N64. There's just something very lovable about those graphics to me, so who knows? I'm a buff for any art style. So, you know, I think that's why I pay so much attention to graphics, is because to me it's kind of like the artwork in a game being enhanced or becoming, you know, that much more interactive. Oh, bit-sized candy is the cutest, by the way. That's the candy that Peach just picked up. And what a... Wait, no, Hey, I'm actually close to someone for once. 6. Sweet. Oh, good. Now I can... Well, Yoshi's gonna get a star right after me, gosh dang it, unless I land on a happening space. Maybe I will. We're gonna hope for that. Also, you might want to buy a lot of candy in this game, and I should probably start doing that, because there actually is a bonus star for who buys the most candy. There's a bonus star for that, there's a bonus star for who moves the most spaces, who lands on the most red spaces, happening spaces, who has the most coins, who wins the most mini games. So, I mean, they did keep the standard awards, it's just you don't get those every time. So it's, you know, it's definitely a lot less predictable, which I kind of don't like, because I like the strategy of aiming for those bonus stars and being like, oh yeah, I counted. I landed on 7 happening spaces, I'm gonna get it. Oh no, and I'm totally gonna lose this. Anyway, I liked that. I liked being able to do that versus just saying, oh well, you know, I bought a lot of candy, but it didn't matter in the end, oops. You know, that's kind of stupid. Now, let's see if I can win this. This is one of those stupid... No! Why was I dumb? This is one of those games that the computer players will win every single time if they're the one player. Yet, to me, I think it's really difficult as the one player. It's not fair. Come on. Hello, they're programmed with the game. Of course they're gonna know where the bomb's gonna go. Whatever. Oh boy. So, I have a little question to ask the audience on this, so I do definitely want feedback from you pimps if you have an opinion. Some of you might not have an opinion on this, but I would like to know from those of you who do. I am uploading this video all in one go, meaning I'm not cutting it into parts like I've done in the past, which I mainly had to do because of the YouTube, you know, guidelines for, oh, well, you can't upload a video that's longer than 15 minutes or longer than 20 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Well, now that there's no length limit, I'm going ahead and uploading this as a whole piece rather than in pieces, and that is scary. That looks like a freaking tombstone. Loser. Anyway, I'm uploading this. No! Why would you do that? What is the point of that? You're stupid. I'm uploading. See, Yoshi, you interrupted me, so now I can't finish my sentence properly. This is going to be one video instead of what would probably be 5 or 6 if I cut it into pieces like the good old days, which I wouldn't do now that I don't have to. But if it's easier for you guys for me to cut this into 2 or 3 parts, let me know. So just let me know if you have a preference, if you would rather before the next board that I recorded and cut it into sections. I know that maybe that doesn't make a big difference for people, because I think that, I don't know if this happens all the time. I think sometimes it kind of glitches and messes up, but YouTube does have that kind of auto-save feature where if you've been watching a video that's really long, and say it's 45 minutes and you only watch 20 minutes of it and then you pause it, have to leave, go to school, whatever, you know, when you come back later that day and you press play on the same video, it will be, and this doesn't matter if you X'd off the screen or not, if you go back on your account to that same video after Xing out of the screen and, you know, you come back, press play, it'll go to the 20-minute mark that you left off on. So, you know, I don't know. It does that for me, but I feel like there are times when it doesn't do that for me, and then it's inconvenient to try and find my place again. I don't know if anyone else, you know, has had problems with that or what, so just let me know. Just tell me, you know, hey, I'd rather you cut this into pieces that are, you know, 20 minutes each or 30 minutes each, so that I can watch this easier. So I just want to make it convenient for you guys, so let me know if you have a preference, or if, you know, all one go totally works because of what I just talked about, or if you don't care. So, you know, I would just appreciate your feedback, so thank you guys for that. And again, I just want to make this as convenient as possible because, let's face it, Mario Party boards are long. They are long and, you know, can be a little bit hard to watch all in one go sometimes because of the length. So, yeah, definitely let me know what your thoughts are on that. By the way, the minigame we just played a second ago, the Reel 'em Up or what... You know what? I really don't know why I don't know the names of these minigames better. I know the names of, like, all the old school minigames of Mario Party, like, by heart completely. Like, you know, I know them like the back of my hand. And I don't really understand how I have problems memorizing the names of minigames in this game, because that's stupid. I've played this so many times, yet I can't remember. Whatever, I need to quiz myself or something. But anyway, the minigame we just played before this set of turns was another great example of motion controls. You know, just the way you wind up the flag. Simple, but fun. I mean, that's what matters, is it's fun. And girl, you are walking the wrong way. You know what? This is why I love bit-sized candy right here. You can get, like, what is it? Like, 30 coins if you get a 10. Holy crap, she has my favorite number of coins! 64! So yeah, you can get, like, an epic amount of coins, and wait, does Yoshi have... Yoshi has a candy. We'll go ahead and use this to show this off. Eat weekly candy, of course. So this just splits us down into 3 little Warios, or 3 Pee-wee Warios, as I like to call them in my shop on Etsy. I've started selling all different sizes of plushies. Before there was just like one standard size, and it was, you know, it was pretty small because I hadn't been crocheting plushies all that long, but now it's like, you know, oh, I'll crochet all these different sizes, and so I just have regular size, there's mini, and then there's Pee-wee for the super tiny, which I love. Like, oh, I want all Pee-wee characters. I don't know, I love tiny plushies. They're so much fun. Plus they're easier to collect because you can collect more of them rather than big plushies where you run out of room. And let's see, Catastrophe! I believe I do not like this minigame. Turn wheel. Cool. Alright. So here's the little prototype of Mario Kart right here, because it's got the motion controls with the acceleration. Wait, I'm not moving. What happened? I wasn't even watching the first... No! I wasn't even watching my character. I was watching the first screen. I don't even know who... Luigi's in the first screen. Why would I get myself mixed up with Luigi? No wonder I don't like this minigame. Also, this music, perfect example of why I think Mario Party 8 has a really similar soundtrack to Sonic. I mean, seriously, every song in this game sounds like it belongs in a Sonic game somewhere, and this is like a prime example right here. It really does. I don't know if it's the same composer or what, but I remember saying that over and over again in my original project of this, that the music sounds like Sonic. It does! It sounds like a Sonic game. What? How'd you win? You suck at driving. Whatever, there goes my favorite number, but you don't deserve to have my favorite number, so get lost. So, whoa, why is that so threatening? Bah! It's like, okay, I get it, I'm not gonna press save, or, I mean, I'm not gonna press power. Calm down. No bah intended. But, yeah, this game has, like, the weirdest soundtrack of any Mario Party game. I have to say, if I have one complaint, that's it. I'm not a big fan of the music in this game, which usually has a huge influence on whether I like a game or not. But in this case, I feel like it's made up for in other aspects of the game. And I know, like, I don't mind the music. Like, the music's fine, it's just not my favorite, and I think they could have done better. And uh-oh, Bowser! I knew we'd see this. So Bowser drives a lovely green train car, and he is going to steal a star from the first player to come up to him, and he's going to change the music on the board. Now, there was one time that I got Bowser. Yeah, party! You take that star from her. That's all he does. He only gets one go, and then he's done. And now that Bowser space is back to a DK space. But anyway, there was one time where I got a Bowser space on, like, the second turn. DK was up there. I got a Bowser space on the second turn because somebody had gotten the DK space on the first turn. And then we had that Bowser thing for, like, seriously 7 turns, because we kept getting, like, happening spaces that made the cars change and go back to the start. I mean, it was ridiculous how long Bowser was there. And then I feel like somebody landed on DK's space and then immediately landed on Bowser's space again. So it was like, do we ever see anybody else? Come on, get Bowser out of here. So anyway, these candies are only 5 coins each. I don't think I've talked about Bolo candy yet, which basically bowls over any player you pass and takes 10 coins from them, but I don't know that you get those coins. I feel like it's similar to Thwomp candy or Womp candy or whatever. It's similar to that candy. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this just so I will have some candy in my candy bank for the possibility of that bonus star. Oh, Shy Guy looks so cute when he waves. I hope I get a 1 next time because I don't have enough coins, and unless I get a mini game where I can get 12 coins, I'm kind of sunk. Alright, what's happening with this? This is not a mini game. Well, this is 2 versus 2 anyway. I wouldn't be able to do this. Okay, so we're gonna row with one hand. See, look at that. Get Mario's sweet arm right there. This is literally all we do. We just have to coordinate with the second player so that one side of the boat doesn't get overrowed. This looks like a rice field. Alright, we're going this way. No, 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 no. We're going this way. Dude, you're running me into a branch. Get the F out. Come on. Will you stop rowing so fast? I'm trying to get us to the freaking island. Never row a boat with a weird little green plumbing man. Although I have to say I have rowed a boat with a plumber before. Haha! Isn't it illegal for a dinosaur to ride in a boat with a princess? Probably. While being chased by a fish. Anyway, yeah, my grandpa is a plumber. And so I used to go fishing all the time with him, and we'd go out in a little rowboat, and holy crap, it's the last 5 turns already. That's crazy. Anyway, we'd go out in a little rowboat on the lake that we fished on all the time, which it was just really a small pond, and you know, so I can honestly say I have rowed a boat with a plumber before, and I'm really glad that Peach isn't last because she got her star stolen. Anyway, enough about my plumbing boat rides. We are going to give a Dualio candy to Peach? Come on. So yeah, in this game, the last player gets called into what's called Chump Charity, where they get a free candy of some sort that is supposed to help them. Does it help them? Not always, but it can be very strategic if it's you. I will say that. I feel like the computer players are just stupid with their candies, so whatever, but that's basically the gimmick of this. I really miss the, you know, I think that so-and-so's gonna win, let's give them 10 coins, but whatever, who am I to complain? I shouldn't complain, I should just be happy that this game exists. Which I am, by the way. I love that this game exists. Because, hey, I love Mario Party, it's my favorite franchise ever. Really is. Speaking of which, I haven't said this yet, but I've been meaning to. I really was just so excited to start this series, and I had a lot of complications getting it started because I changed my recording setup, and then I had some issues with audio, and then I had some issue with the cords that I bought for my new recording setup, and so it just kept getting pushed back. And then with all the stuff going on with my show and school, and it was just one of those things where there was no convenient time to start this project. So, oh, well, what do you know? She doesn't pay any attention to her surroundings. She just sucks all the time. Oh, crap. I really want to use these candies, but I can't because I'm afraid. Alright, now I can use candy, because now I'm not afraid that I'll reach the end. I want to reach the end, but I didn't when I only had 18 coins. But anyway, yeah, there were just so many things that kept pushing this game back farther and farther and farther. And, you know, even up to the actual day when I was supposed to upload this, it's like, something happened. There's so many complications always. But, you know, here it is. It's finally here, and I'm really happy to have gotten it started. Because really, that first initial video is always the hardest, just because you want to make it good. You want to make a good introduction. You don't want it to be a throwaway, like that ball was just now. Crap, that was a foul. Wait, did I foul that? No, I didn't. Stop throwing me freaking bunkers! I don't want these! I just used the wrong term, didn't I? I meant freaking balls. Which sounds dumb. What's a bunker? Isn't that in golf? I've been playing too much Mario Golf lately. I really have. I hate that when it's like, bunker. And you're like, you suck, shut up. Oh yeah, tied for first. I got it. Wait, tied for first? How did I do that? I thought I fouled, like, a bunch. I guess those fouls must have counted, because there was only like one ball I didn't hit. But I also called it a bunker, so, you know, I do know my sports terms sometimes. I do know baseball. I know that one. I don't know anything else. That's my problem. I only know tidbits of other games. And I know absolutely nothing about football. Except that I don't like it. I do know that. Sorry to any football fans that I offend, but I really am not a football person at all. I feel like I had this conversation with you guys during my original run of this project. I started talking about sports because of that minigame, which, you know, because I know my baseball terminology, I know the details of it, except when I call things the wrong name. Apparently that doesn't look too good on my account, but, you know, I don't know, I don't watch golf, and I've never played golf, so I don't know anything about that. Tennis, I only know, like, little bits and pieces, like that love is not good, or is it good? I don't even know. I just know that love is a term. Basketball, I enjoy watching because it's more exciting, it's more upbeat, but I can't say I know the ins and outs of every single thing they're doing in a basketball game, although that's probably what I've watched the most. So, you know, that holds the most childhood memories for me. Again, watching lots of basketball games with my grandpa. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa growing up, though, so I have a lot of fond memories of, you know, those kind of things. But yeah, like, and then there's just, like, other sports. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing in them, you know? And to make sure I get this, I'm going to go ahead and use thrice candy. And yeah, so that's kind of my sports argument. I never played a sport either. I do like volleyball and soccer, just playing them casually, but can't really say I do that often, nor can I say I really know all of the rules with those either, so. Oh, and candy, let's see, is there any for 10? Because that's the highest I can afford right now. Oh, well, I don't even know if I want any of these, though. No, I'll go ahead and pass. I'll take the chance. Take the chance at that bonus star. Okay. Why can I... Oh, there we go. Couldn't move my remote for some reason. Or it wouldn't move up at the angle I was holding it at. Yay! Third star! We're only one behind Yoshi. Somehow we managed to stay one behind Yoshi. I really don't like that. Whatever happened to chance time? That could change that fast. But hey, there is no chance time. Rude. In a way, I am ecstatic. In another way, I can't believe I'm saying that I actually missed chance time. And in another way, I need to be slapped across the forehead for saying that I missed chance time. You see what I'm getting at with this? No, not Power Trip. We got this game like a zillion times in my original project of this. I remember because I was just like, why are we getting this so much? There's always that game. There's always that minigame that you get like 4 million times more than the rest of them. And you have no idea why. Well, this was that one. By the way, for those of you wondering, I will not be deleting that project from my channel. I will be keeping it because, well, it is a nostalgic project for me. So, especially because it was one of my very first. It was in the first 3 projects I ever did. I'm going to be keeping it on my channel. I'll just be, with every new video I upload, I'm going to add, I guess I'll go ahead and copy my best friend Slim Kirby and just add old to the title of the old versions of that project as they come. So, in this case, the video for Shy Guys Perplex Express, which is going to be the introduction video and following 4 videos after, I think, somewhere around there. Those will have old next to them once this video is officially uploaded, and so on and so forth as more videos get added to this project. So that's kind of gonna be the way I'm gonna do this, just so things stay consistent and don't get confusing. And in case you're like, oh, you know, I think it'll be fun to watch the old project at the same time as the new project, which would be awesome if you did that, because then you could really be like, oh man, I just watched this and you were so retarded, you know, whatever you want to say. You'd be able to do that, but that way you'd be able to keep straight, you know, what's old, what's new, and then it's just going to stay that way. Plus, obviously, those videos are going to be in much smaller parts, because they were, what, 11 minutes each? I think that was my limit at the time. Because that was before the 15-minute limit was really introduced to many channels at all. And then later it became one of those things where it's like, well, everyone's unlimited after like 10 videos, so... You know, it's kind of funny how things work out. You're gonna steal my candy? That was my candy! Oh. It's illegal for 3 stupid little dinosaurs to steal my twice candy. I seriously can't get over that. I know I said that in the original project too, that I love the name Twice Candy. I just really wish that was an actual existent candy. Okay. So... 109? Crap! How'd she get so many coins? Uh-oh, DK. Oh, man. Another free star. Well, in a way, I almost hope that if anyone gets it who isn't me, I hope that Peach gets it, because she probably has the slimmest chance of winning right now. And again, I'm going to go ahead and use this, so that I have the possibility of getting to that sweet DK star. Although, where's that happening space? Well, 11. That's not the happening space I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one that takes you directly into that one. Oh, well, it's right at the beginning, so that doesn't even matter that much. Alright. Bottom line is I passed it now, so it's not like, oh good, I went right back up, so now I get to come back down again. Man, 1 versus 3 again. We're seeing a lot of those this time. I'm surprised we've seen one of every single type of minigame thus far, though. We haven't only seen 4-player, 1 versus 3, or, you know, 2 out of the 3 types. We've seen those 2 plus 2 versus 2. So, alright, now we get to shoot the dinosaur as he tries to run up the scaffolding. Why you would ever do this, I don't know, and why you would ever decide to go about this by shooting at an enemy in a helicopter that comes out. No, this would not happen. This is not a good idea in real life. This is one of those don't try this at home moments. And this is one of those longer mini games because this is basically what you do. You shoot whoever the 1 player is. And every single time you hit them, they fall down or something, and you've got 30 seconds on the clock, so you basically just have to do that until, you know, 30 seconds is up, because... No, you're not allowed! Oh, what? Come on, 4 seconds. That's not fair. I disagree. Whatever, you're stupid. 1, 2, 3, you stupid, you stupid. That was a song I made up when I was like 9. I sang it all the time, and it has a dance that goes with it, and I still sing it with my sister, Madame Toadstool. So yeah, I really have been so excited to do a Mario Party project again, because I really miss doing these projects, especially now that all the ones I'm super familiar with are over. Although I did recently announce that I will be redoing Mario Party 1, either for an anniversary or a subscriber milestone. I'm thinking of redoing that game, and of course I will never delete the original project because it's my first, but I'm thinking of doing that either when I reach 20,000 subscribers, or maybe for my 3rd year anniversary, just because, you know, that is essentially the anniversary of. And screw you! You suck! I hope that you get this. Actually, I take that back. I hope Yoshi gets this because he has the most stars, but I think he's the farthest behind right now, so I don't know how likely that is. But anyway, yeah, I really miss doing these projects, especially of the games that I'm most familiar with and I love most. This being one of them. So I would have to say, I really was not a fan of Mario Party 3 until I did a Let's Play of it and got super familiar with the game. Or I should say right before my Let's Play of it, because I had a 10-hour marathon of playing that over Skype with Slim Kirby, Power to Mario, and Gaia Crusher 9, I believe, was there too. I think. No! It was the Pasta King. How is he there? How do these things happen? I don't know. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, it was me, Power to Mario, Slim Kirby, and the Pasta King. Gaia was in another Skype marathon of some sort. But no, this was a long time ago, and I mean, I played Mario Party 3 when I was younger, but it was not my favorite. It just wasn't. I liked the others more. I couldn't help it. So, you know, it was just one of those things where I don't know. I didn't have as high of an opinion of the game as some people, and no, I hate this minigame. What? This is entirely luck-based. No, freaking cut from the team. Basically, this is like Bowser's Big Blast, only you don't get colorful indications of, oh, that's fun. You just get tossed off a cliff for cutting the wrong chord. You would never do this. Anyway. Yeah, oh, crap. Oh, we'll just... What? That wasn't the one I wanted? That wasn't even the one I wanted! I wanted the one next to it! Okay, well that's stupid. I just paid 30 coins to be tossed off a cliff. Never do that. Never go cliff diving. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Anyway, so after that marathon, it's just like I really got familiar with the game and I loved it. It was like, God, why didn't I play this more as a child? I think that was the main thing, is I always played Mario Party 1 or 2 and kind of overlooked 3, and I was mad because Tumble was there and not Toad, and I didn't like Tumble as much as Toad. And you know, after that it was just like, you know what, this is an amazing game. I can see why people love this so much. So, you know, I have to say that Mario Party 1, 2, 3 are my favorite after that. And it's not really a surprise since I love N64 games. It's my favorite system. But next up in line would probably be this game, honestly. I love this game. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 8. In that exact order. That is the order of preference for me. After that would be 4, probably. 1, 2, 3, 8, 4. 7 is another great one. I love 7. It's kind of hard to say, because like those 5 I really love. And then Mario Party 5, it's alright. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad by any means. It's a Mario Party game, so obviously I enjoy it. Mario Party 6, I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of that one. That is the one that I'm like, oh, I kind of wish this was different. But you know, it's not that bad, I guess. But you know, I just wish it was different than it was. And oh my god, last turn already! And you're gonna get a happening space. He's gotten so many happening spaces. If there is a happening star, he's gonna get it. There's no way. But anyway, I have to say that, you know, that's kind of where I stand in that argument. So it's interesting because I know that when I first played this project, I had said, oh, my favorite Mario parties, they're 1, 2, and 8, and then it was 7, and 4, and it's like after I played them again recently, and, you know, and by recently I don't just mean like, oh, I played it last month, I mean like in the past couple years, it's been like, you know what? No. 1, 2, 3, then 8. And then after that would probably be 4. No! I don't want to get to this freaking Bowser! I'll go ahead and use Swamp Candy just because I look fun with it. And it is Swamp Candy, not freaking Womp Candy. I can't keep anything straight, apparently. Doesn't that look scary? It's fun. It's so noisy, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't do anything. Whatever. Fun to use it, at least. It's like Willy Wonka. Eat this candy. It'll turn you into stone. No, actually, it'll turn your face into stone, and you'll become a giant head of yourself. Awesome. Oh, man. Swerving skies? Good lord. You know, I like this game when I'm the shooter. I don't like avoiding the shooter. Which, because I'm one of the 3, I'm going to be avoiding the shooter. This is a pretty spiffy idea, though. This whole, like, balloon jet. I almost said car. This balloon jet. I should have just left it at that. Where am I? Ha! Don't come after me! Why am I not moving? There we go. Luckily, you do get 2 chances, too, because... That's me up there, right? I don't know how to lower! Oh, like that. Okay. For some reason, I feel like I'm really bad at controlling this, but... Apparently not, because I had both my balloons at the end. Yeah, look at that. And Yoshi's magically flying without any, yet he couldn't before. Okay. You guys, I really don't know how this is gonna go. I'm a little concerned. Now, in my original project, I won this board. We'll see what happens in the redo. Dude. Okay. So every single time at the end of a board, you come to this sweet little stage for an award ceremony. It's not like in other Mario Party games where it's just like, whoa! Let's go to the end of the board. Although I guess they didn't do that in 7 either. Okay, so we're gonna get to the bonus stars. Let's see who the winners are. We've got... Come on, which one is it? The minigame star! Dazzling! And this goes to Peach? What? Come on, you suck. You're not gonna win anyway. That's her first star. Come on. Well, you know. Uh-oh, candy star. Goes to the player who gobbled the most candy. So, this was not me. Crap. You know what? I was probably in second for that, though, because I did use quite a bit of candy, I guess. And then the shopping star! I don't think I spent the most money shopping. Luigi did. And that means that nothing has changed, right? Or no, maybe it has. I think Luigi won. What? Luigi won? Come on! That's not fair! That means I lost, and that's not right. Oh, for God's sake. That's stupid. Your butt is too small for that seat. Now my butt, Wario's big butt, would fill it out. So you just suck. What? Come on. Whatever, let's look at the details. Alright, so minigames. Oh, well, it was really close between the 3 of us. I just wish I'd won at least like 1 more. Yeah, I'd have to win like 2 or 3 more actually. Wow, how did that... know how that happened. I spent I thought I bought 2 candies. Oh, well, I guess not. He just spent more money. That's not fair. And then, yep, I was 1 behind for this. I went second least amount of spaces with a 98. That's another award, is the running star. Landed on the second fewest red spaces. Most blue spaces. That's nice. And yeah, that is it. That's okay. So those are our space stats. Let's move on. So we're gonna get 30 carnival cards for playing that lovely game of 15. You get 5 for, or you get 10 for every 5 turns that you play. So, but anyway, that concludes the first episode of Mario Party 8, the redone version. So I hope you guys have had fun with this. I hope you're looking forward to more of this project. I'm excited to bring you more of this project. Not sure of the update schedule yet. I'll have to get back to you guys on that. But I am sure of one thing, and that's that I can't wait to bring you more of this because I love playing Mario Party games for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed. This has been MadameWario. Thank you so much for watching me fail. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace out, pimps.